Hi, this is Aaron at ThinkBotLabs.com and welcome back. Today we're going to have a look at setting up our doors. Before we get started, let's talk this through. The goal of our sci-fi platform game is to have our player navigate through the level and overcome obstacles in order to reach the exit. The exit door is locked when the level starts. Our robot has to activate all the switches in the level in order to unlock the door. So I have an entry door and I have an exit door, and then I have a couple switches just hanging out. So knowing that, we have three objectives to complete. The first one is to set up our doors so that they will lock, unlock, and open at a given state. The next one is set up our triggers so that we can activate them to unlock the doors. And finally, set up a UI indication to assist in tracking trigger objectives and when the door exit is open. Today, let's get started with our doors, and we'll cover the rest of the objectives in the following videos. As you can see from my player layer, I've done some organization. Nothing else has been done, so you're free to organize as you like or not at all. So let's go ahead and rename our doors. Our first door is going to be our entry door. And then our exit door. Okay. We're going to set up some animations for the door positions. Let's create a folder under animations and call it environment. And then inside of it, let's create one called door. Yes, I know I'm a bit OCD with my layout structure, but I assure you, it makes things so much easier when your project is enormous. Okay, let's go into door, and then let's go ahead and create an animator controller. And let's call this door controller. Alright, let's go back to the entry door, and we're going to add an animator. We're going to drag this door controller on the animator. And let's go to our sprites. So sprites, environment, objects, door locked, open, and unlocked. So select the entry door that has the animator on it, and let's go to animation. So now we need three clips. There's just going to be a single frame clip for the lock, open, and unlock. So let's create under the assets, animations, environment, door folder, and we'll name them just as the sprites are. So door locked, and then door open, and then the last one is door unlocked. Alright, so on the unlocked, grab the sprite in there, door open, same thing, and then the door locked, grab that in there. Alright, let's hop over into the animator, and we see that we have our three animations in here. Let's go ahead and delete all those. We don't want any of them. We're going to create a new blend from tree, and this is going to be our default state, and delete that one. And let's name this blend door. Let's go into the blend. So the blend tree is going to need something to switch in between the states. So let's create a parameter of type float and call this door state. Okay. So in the blend tree, it's going to be a blend type 1D, and our parameter is going to be door state. I'm going to go ahead and delete this blend that comes with it. There we go. And now in the motions, let's add three motions. Add motion field, 2, and 3. Alright, now let's grab our animations and plug them in. So grab the locked, then the unlocked, and then the door open animation. So we have three animations. They don't play, they're just static sprites. I'm going to set it up like this. It's just really easy to set up a state machine using this sprite animation this way. So our first one is going to be set at 1, and our last position is going to be 3. So door locked is at position 1, door unlocked is at position 2, and door open is at position 3. Alright, let's see the preview. So door state 0, it's locked. At 2, it's unlocked. And at 3, it's open. So setting it up like this, we can programmatically set the door state value to change which sprite we are using at a given time. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll create a new script. So let's minimize this on our scripts, and let's create a C# and just name it door. So open it up. Alright, so let's see, what do we need first? We need to access the animator. So let's call animator anim. And we'll create a game object, name it door type. We'll do this so we can see, is this a entry or an exit door. We'll call it by name here in a minute. Let's go ahead and serialize this too. That way we can see it in the inspector and assign that door to that door type. We need to track the state of the door. That's int state of door. And let's set it at the lowest value right now of closed. Alright, in our start, let's grab the animator. Go ahead and initialize it. Let's go ahead and set those states up. So we'll say void lock door. About lock door. And we'll say void unlock door. And void open door. Alright, so when the game starts, we want our entry door to be open, like he just came out of it. So in start, let's say that if the door type dot name is equal to entry door, simply going to say open door. And then if the, I spelled door today, door type dot name is equal to exit door, we're going to lock the door. So setting like this, we're going to ensure that our door positions are where they need to be when the game starts. So now we don't ever have to really worry about the entry door. We're only really concerned about the exit door. So in the lock door, we'll say if the door type dot name is equal to exit door, do a couple things. First one, set the animation set float door state to 1. So if you remember, our door state 1 from our blend tree to 1 is locked. Let's go ahead and move this over here so you can see. And then we also need to set the state of our door to 1. This is going to help us track what position that we're in. Same thing for the unlocked and the open door. So if door type dot name is equal to exit door, we're going to say animation set float door state to 2, and the state of our door is going to be equal to 2. And in the open door, same thing. If door type dot name is equal to exit door, and this is why we named our doors earlier, so we can go reference them. Animation set float door state and 3. Then state of door is equal to 3. Alright, and so all of our variables and our functions are all private, so let's get a getter and setter to access the door. We'll need that later when we start working on our triggers. So public void set door state, and we're going to pass an integer to set that state for the state, and we'll say if the state is equal to 1 and the door type dot name is equal to exit door. So just setting it up like this way, we're being very specific on which door we're going to use, and also we can reuse the script on our enter door and our exit door. So if the state is 1, it's going to be our locked door, and then if the, actually I'm going to copy this, I'm going to be lazy on this one. If the state is 2, it's going to be our unlocked door, and if our state is 3, it's going to be our open door. That's it for that one. Let's get our getter. So public int get door state, and all we're going to do here is return, not render, return the state of the door. Alright, let's go back and look at it again. So we're grabbing our animator, we're getting a game object for our door type. We've serialized it so we can assign it in the inspector, but it's still private. We set up an integer to track the state of the door. In start, we've initialized the animator, and we've set our entry door to open, and we set our exit door to closed or locked. Okay, so function to lock the door and set its state. Same for the other two. To unlock the door and set its state. And then our function to open the door and set its state. Our last getter and setter, function to set the state of the door. And finally, the last one is function to get the current door state. Okay, now that we have the script finished up, let's go ahead and save it and go back to our scene. Alright, let's go to our entry door and let's grab that script and drag it on the entry door. And see, it's asking for a game object of door type, so this is going to be the entry door. And let's do the same with the exit door. Grab our door script and drag the exit door game object on it. Alright, just to see if this works, all we're doing right now is we're setting the entry door and the exit door to open and to locked. We can't really do anything with the other parameters and functions right now until we set up our triggers. So let's see if that works. So both of these are unlocked and locked. So let's play these. No animator to the exit door. So exit door, let's add an animator. And let's go to our door controller, pop it in there. Let's go ahead and clear that message, go back to our game, and let's play it again. So on the entry door, we're just going to call the animator. So we're going to say animator.setFloat door state, and we'll set that to 3. And that should resolve that. So let's save that. Let's go back. Alright, let's play it again. Alright, so our entry door is open and our exit door is locked. As you can see, it doesn't really matter which door sprite we currently have. When we play, our door sprite gets assigned via the animator controller. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up, and then in the next one we'll start working on our triggers. And if you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll see you in the next one. Till then.